Sorry, Feng.
You know too much.
Gentlemen, could you pretend you never saw me today? I promise. I won't say a word outside. Who are you? Did you save me?
Reporting to Commander Xianxia. I heard that this top scholar, when the results were announced, was overly excited
and passed out. Probably like Fan Jin of the previous dynasty, suffering from hysteria. His Majesty orders the 3 top scholars to appear at the Shen hour.
Whether you're truly hysterical or faking it, the Emperor summoned you. No delays.
What the heck? Hey, what? Emperor, top scholar, enter the palace. Did I time travel? Got it. I really time traveled. And I time traveled into this newly minted top scholar. But I don't want to be an official at all. And my past life taught me, the more you know, the faster you die. No, I need to figure something out fast, and live a safe and peaceful life.
Your Majesty, the 3 top scholars are outside. Let them in.
Go.
Hail, Your Majesty.
This Empress is young. And quite beautiful.
How dare you, out of order in court.
This happens on the very first day. The court is really no place for me. I gotta find a way out soon.
Nothing unusual.
Just a false alarm.
That voice again. Besides the 3 of them, there's no other man in the shop. Can I really hear their thoughts?
Why is the Empress staring at me? Is she attracted by my good looks?
Someone, give seats to the 3 new scholars. A Feng.
Your Majesty.
I appointed you as Tanhua. Do you have any complaints?
How does he know what I'm thinking? Impossible. It must be a coincidence. I have no complaints.
Not being the top scholar. Are you really not upset?
The top scholar is everyone's dream job, but for me, it's a hot potato. Let whoever wants it have it.
Then I'll announce your positions. Lu Ziqian as top scholar enters Han Lin as editor.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for your grace.
Dao Zian as second scholar enters the censorate, service supervising censor.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for your grace.
As for A Feng,
Both top and second scholars are 7th rank. For me, Tanhua, I'll definitely be sent to the local area to be a small county magistrate. Far from the Emperor's eyes, I'll just achieve some minor accomplishments and keep a few singing girls. That's the life.
dream on. There are no vacancies for other positions. A Feng, you'll be a reader in waiting, serving in the palace.
What's going on?
Reader in waiting and serving in the palace? I knew he had ulterior motives.
Your Majesty, this goes against protocol.
Oh? Any questions?
I am the top scholar, receiving a 7th rank editor post. Brother Tao is the second scholar, receiving a sub-7th rank. A Feng is only Tanhua, but Your Majesty gives him a 6th rank post. This might violate court regulations.
Brother Lu has a point. Your Majesty, I am unworthy of such honor. I cannot bear this responsibility. This Empress, to keep me by her side, she's tempting me with high ranks.
How dare you? You dare question the Empress's decision?
Your Majesty, please calm down.
Rise. I have my reasons.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
What do you think, Tanhua?
If I refuse again, what if she gets angry? Let's agree for now and figure things out later. I will obey Your Majesty's command.
In that case, you may leave now. Report to your posts tomorrow.
We take our leave.
Look on the bright side, staying in the palace isn't bad. This Empress is quite beautiful, and even her guards are. Forget it. Stop daydreaming.
Stay, my minister.
Your Majesty, do you have any other commands?
I ask you, when you entered the hall, which foot did you lead with?
Who remembers that? I'll just say one at random. He can't verify it anyway. Your Majesty, I stepped with my right foot. I stepped with my right foot.
In Great Shu, the left is honored. When entering the hall, one should lead with the left foot. You've broken protocol. According to law, you should receive 20 strokes.
Ah.
Guards.
Why didn't anyone tell me about this rule? Your Majesty, I was wrong. It was my left foot.
Are you sure?
Yes, I remember now. It was my left foot. Good thing I think fast. I need to find a way out of the palace immediately.
But just now I asked, and you answered right foot. Inconsistent. That's the crime of deceiving the Emperor. By law, the punishment is death.
Ah.
Take him away.
No. Is she doing this on purpose? Your Majesty, I did step with my right foot.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. It's the right foot. Please punish me, Your Majesty. I can't tell left from right. But I can tell the difference between a beating and beheading.
Then carry out the sentence according to law. Qingshuang, personally oversee it.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Phew. Ouch. Your servant greets your majesty.
No need for formalities.
Thank you, your majesty. Oh. What brings your majesty here?
Ah Feng, you've been in the palace for 3 days. Why haven't you started your duties?
After 20 strokes, how can I act like nothing happened and go to work? This crappy place, I can't stand another day. Your majesty, forgive me. Your servant is weak and cannot rise. I fear I cannot serve as a reader in waiting. Please dismiss me from office. Today, let's take this opportunity to have him remove my official position. From now on, with my skills, becoming the richest man in Great Chu would be a piece of cake. Then, when I have nothing to do, I can listen to music. Isn't that more comfortable than being a scholar attendant? Why isn't he saying anything?
My beloved minister, I came here today just to see you. I have no intention of removing you from office. You just rest and recover well. Once you're healed, Great Chu and I need you.
Your majesty, I got the 3rd place in the imperial exam purely by luck.
Enough said. My minister, you are loyal to the sovereign and love the country. You have strategies in your heart. You are my right-hand man.
Thank you, your majesty. Where did he get that I'm loyal and patriotic?
Xianxia. From now on, stay by a Feng's side, take care of his life, and protect his safety, yes.
Your majesty, this is not acceptable.
Enough said.
The Empress's temper is unpredictable.
Wait until I find out what's really going on with you.
Your Majesty, the Silla delegation has arrived.
Summon the ministers, I'll come shortly.
Yes.
Feng, rest peacefully.
It would be better to just hold a sinecure and coast through life. Farewell, your majesty. I heard that you Great Chu have found a woman to be emperor. That is truly a laughingstock.
The Emperor has arrived.
We pay our respects to your majesty.
Rise.
Silla Envoy Park In-young pays respects to your majesty.
Ambassador Park, no need for such formalities.
Your majesty, before presenting the annual tribute, I have a question I wish to ask.
Speak.
Silla, as a vassal state of Great Chu should be stronger than Silla, is that correct?
Nonsense. Of course Great Chu is stronger.
In that case, Silla wishes to compete with Great Chu.
Silla wants to compete with our Great Chu?
That's right. I hope Great Chu will not begrudge showing us its skills.
Great Chu is full of talents. Such a small competition is nothing to be concerned about. Tell us, how shall we compete?
General, your majesty hasn't spoken yet.
Such a trivial matter, I can handle it myself.
Great Chu naturally accepts the challenge. I wonder how Silla wishes to compete.
If Silla loses this competition, we are willing to pay double the annual tribute and offer 5 cities.
The Silla king has great spirit. I wonder what Silla wants in return.
If Great Chu loses, from now on, in diplomatic relations, Great Chu shall pay tribute to Silla and become a vassal state. What does your majesty think?
Commander Xianxia. The herbal medicine sent by His Majesty for wounds.
How is His Majesty?
I heard it's not good, Commander. The Silla envoy proposed 3 rounds of competition with Great Chu. If we lose, we must pay tribute and become vassals. We already lost the first round.
All the court officials can't even beat Silla.
The first round was a couplet contest. The Silla envoy gave the first line. The 8 king radicals in Xian, Pi, Pa all share the same face.
No one at court could match that couplet. I know it. The second line is Qi, Mei, Wang, Liang, 4 little ghosts, each with their own guts.
The king radicals in Qin, Pi, Pa all share the same face. Feng, do you have a plan to deal with the Silla envoy?
How is that possible? So many ministers at court couldn't match them. I'm just a nobody. How could I compare to all the officials? If they find out I can match it, then I'll never be able to leave.
Help him get dressed.
Hey, the medicine hasn't been applied yet.
Come with me to the Hall of Supreme Harmony right now.
The Hall of Supreme Harmony? He can't be taking me to face the Silla envoy, right? No, I can't go. Commander Xianxia, my wound hasn't healed yet. What's a little wound? Every man has a duty to his country. Your Majesty, this old minister is incompetent. Cannot unlock this lock.
Your Majesty, unlocking this lock requires 340 steps. There is no faster solution. The Silla people are deliberately making it difficult.
Your Great Chu has no clever people. Doesn't mean Silla doesn't.
Whoever can unlock this lock in fewer steps will be promoted 3 ranks and rewarded with 10,000 gold.
Your Majesty.
Then Silla wins the second round.
Then from now on.
Wait. Your Majesty. So this is the great talent from Great Chu. He's not a clown, is he?
What a disgrace.
What are you laughing at? You can't solve it either, and you have the nerve to laugh at me?
Humph, Ah Feng, Ambassador Piao is asking you a question. Do you have a solution for this 9-curved exquisite lock?
Your Majesty, what do I know about solving 9 linked rings? I've hardly ever seen one of those. It seems Great Chu truly has no one left. The Prime Minister can't solve it. The Grand General can't solve it. The top scholars can't solve it either. Very well, this second match counts as our new kingdoms. Ambassador Piao, the outcome is undecided. Why rush to a conclusion? Prime Minister Fan, does Great Chu have anyone else who can compete? Or perhaps you'd like to try yourself?
Piao Renyong, don't be so cocky.
General Yuan, I'm just speaking the truth. If you can't solve it, you can't solve it. What's the point of being stubborn? This Silla guy has a sharp tongue, but he's not wrong. These ministers, indeed, not one of them can solve it.
I, your humble minister, believe. Rather than let this kid make a fool of himself here, we might as well concede. Losing 1 round is no shame. Not being able to take a loss is the real shame.
Wei Chong, what did you say?
I'm just stating the facts. If General Yuan is so capable, why don't you go up and solve it yourself?
What are these people arguing about? It's just unlocking a lock. Is it that serious? The fastest way is simply, wait, right, why not just break the lock? 1 chop with a sword, the lock is in 2 pieces, no need to solve it. Since Great Chu has no one, then the prize for this second round, just chop it open. Damn, I said it, can't take it back now. Chop it with 1 strike. Ha 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 ha. So this is the level of a Great Chu scholar. Ha 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 ha. In my 40 years of life, this is the first time I've heard of using a knife to solve the 9 linked rings.
Your Majesty, this man is talking nonsense, disgracing the nation. I request to have him expelled from the hall, to uphold court discipline.
Ah Feng, do you have any basis for saying chop it with 1 strike?
Basis? If the lock is split in 2, isn't it unlocked? What more basis do you need? Your Majesty, what I mean is, if the lock can't be solved, destroying it counts as solving it.
Ridiculous. By that logic, if you can't open the door, just tear down the wall. That's utter nonsense.
This old geezer has a sharp tongue. But tearing down the wall isn't necessarily a bad idea.
Your Majesty, I think it makes sense.
Absurd. Drawing weapons in the court? What kind of behavior is that? Huo Zhenshan, you're a military man, you don't understand etiquette. I won't blame you, but this kid is clearly just fooling around.
Chancellor Wei, Ambassador Piao said, as long as the lock is solved, he didn't say we can't use a knife. You, a dignified chancellor, why are you siding with an outsider?
General Huo, that's what I call satisfying. Old geezer, cat got your tongue. In my humble opinion, Ambassador Piao indeed did not limit the method. Using a knife to chop it open is also a solution. The former dynasty's historian royal, when measuring shadows, also used an axe to chop wooden stakes to break the deadlock. No matter if the method is old or new, as long as it works. Chancellor Fan, you're eloquent. Then I'd like to ask you, does Great Chu intend to use a knife to solve all the world's problems? Ambassador Piao, you exaggerate. This problem can be solved with a knife, so we use a knife. Other problems have their own solutions. This old man is really smooth-tongued. But he's right, as long as it works.
Ambassador Piao, you said just now, as long as we can open the 9 linked rings, regardless of the method, those were your words, weren't they?
That's true, but...
Then let's do as Ambassador Piao says. General Huo, you do it.
Hey. I obey your decree. Ha about it, Ambassador Park. The lock's been picked, right?
Great, ha ha ha.
Good thing General Huo is here. Otherwise, I couldn't have fended them off with just my words. That was just a trick. In the 3rd round, your Great Chu is doomed to lose.
Say that again.
You're so cocky. Scare you to death.
General Huo, stand down.
Hemph.
Ambassador Park. What is the 3rd round?
Bring it up.
These 2 golden crowns, one is real, one is fake. Please, Great Chu, identify which one is real.
What's so hard about that? Just weigh them.
They're exactly the same. How can we tell? Your Majesty, please go ahead. Your Majesty, please.
Minister of Works, your turn.
Your Majesty. These 2 gold crowns, I have weighed them with a scale. The weight is exactly the same.
Impossible for them to be fake. If other metals were mixed in, how could the weight be the same? Weigh them again.
General Yuan, I've weighed them 3 times.
General Yuan, if it were that easy to tell, why would Scylla come to Great Chu for help? Who do you think you are? Your Majesty. I have a method. Gold and silver of the same weight, silver has a larger volume. So by measuring which crown is larger, we can tell which is real.
Minister of Works, that could work.
Your Majesty, the crowns are irregularly shaped, with dragons and phoenixes, uneven surfaces. Volume cannot be measured.
My ministers, any ideas?
Your Majesty, you people of Great Chu, if no one can answer this question, then this 3rd round goes to Scylla, those 10 cities.
Would he have a solution?
Are you looking at my face for answers again? They weigh the same, but I can't measure the volume. Wait. What if I use water? Put the crown in water. The displaced water is the volume, right? Which one has a larger volume? That one is fake.
Ambassador Park. I haven't even spoken yet.
Your Majesty, what do you mean by that?
Guards, bring 2 large buckets of water.
Your Majesty, what are you planning?
Ambassador Park, no need to rush. You wanted to identify the crown, didn't you? The secret lies in these 2 buckets.
Your Majesty, you must be joking. Water has no shape or form. Everyone knows that. Using water to identify the crown. Isn't this mocking Scylla? You.
Ambassador Park, you just said, as long as the puzzle is solved, no matter the method, why go back on your word now?
That's true, but water identifying a crown? I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, you're hearing it today.
Since Your Majesty insists, Scylla will raise the stakes. Add 5 more cities.
Fine. Then add 5 more.
Then please demonstrate, Your Majesty.
Feng, you do it. Master.
Your Majesty, I was just thinking out loud. How did it become my job? Is this method gonna work? What if I remembered wrong? I'll lose face. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It worked. The second one has a higher water level. That means it's larger in volume. So it's fake. This crown is fake. These. You just put the crown in water. And then you say it's fake. You're just being tricky. I've lived 40 years. First time I've ever heard of identifying a crown this way. How can you be so dense? The answer is right in front of you. And you still can't see it?
Your Majesty, Feng mocked the Scylla envoy. That's a serious crime. In this court, such frivolity cannot be tolerated.
Lord Chancellor, Feng has already distinguished the real crown from the fake. How is that mocking?
He just put the crown in water. And he determined its authenticity. Like child's play, if everyone in court could fool around like this, where would the court's authority be?
If you don't understand the principle behind it, how can you claim it's child's play? This method was proposed by me. Feng merely carried it out. So, are you saying I am frivolous?
I wouldn't dare.
Lord Wei, you just said you'd concede if he failed. Now that he's done it, you call it child's play. What do you really want?
Your Majesty. Since you say this method has a secret, then explain it clearly. If you can't explain it, this round counts as your loss. 10 cities, not 1 less.
Feng. Ambassador Park wants an explanation from you. Can you make it clear?
Oh no. He wants me to explain the law of buoyancy. Will they even understand if I do? Forget it. I'll just wing it.
Speak.
Watch closely. Heavy object enters the water level rises. That's common sense. Common sense. What does that have to do with whether the crown is real or fake? Just now, Chancellor Fan said that the fake crown was mixed with silver, so it's larger than a real gold crown of the same weight. When this crown goes into the water rises to here. But when this crown goes in, the water rises higher. That means it's bigger in volume. So, this one is fake. Brilliant. I see now. Measuring volume by water displacement. I've never heard of such a method, but it makes perfect sense. This young man is truly gifted.
Attaboy, way to go.
General Huo, easy.
This can't be.
You can't figure out something so simple, and you still want tribute and cities from Great Chu. Nonsense, you're just playing tricks with 2 buckets, and you dare to claim our Goryeo crown is fake. Do you know this crown was personally bestowed by the king, crafted by the royal goldsmith? How dare you slander it like this? If it were really pure gold, then why is its volume greater than that of pure gold of the same weight? Is it that gold from Goryeo is more fluffy than Great Chu's? Ambassador Piao. Though this method is simple, it aligns with the principles of nature. The density of gold is much higher than that of silver. If silver is added, the volume must increase. This young man tested it with water. Though lacking precision instruments, he grasped the essence. If you have nothing to say, then you concede. This method is too crude. The difference in water level is mere millimeters. How can that be used as final proof? What if the bucket walls are uneven, the water surface not level, or the crown has decorative patterns, all of which could affect the result? You're right. So, I used 2 identical buckets, filled with water, with the surfaces level. Before placing the crown in the water, I suspended it with a thin thread and lowered it slowly, to avoid splashing. As for the patterns, I took rubbings of the patterns, calculated the volume taken up by the raised and recessed areas, and made corrections. If you don't believe me, we can retest it right now.
Ambassador Piao. This 3rd round. Great Chu wins. Do you have any objections?
Scylla accepts defeat and honors the bet. Double the annual tribute. 10 cities are ceded to Great Chu.
Ambassador Park, you've worked hard. Go back and tell the King of Scylla, Great Chu welcomes him anytime for tea.
Hehehe.
Your Majesty is wise. Great Chu is mighty.
Wise.
Not bad, kid.
General Huo, you flatter me. Your Majesty has a keen eye. Ah Feng's future is boundless. Young friend, you have great talent. Though this method is simple, it aligns with the principles of heaven and earth. I, old man, admire you. Indeed, measuring objects by water, unheard of, yet incredibly precise. Young friend, you're a true genius. At such a young age, with such insight, you'll surely achieve great things.
If this method could be popularized, the crafts and skills of Great Chu would reach new heights.
Young friend, you're not only intelligent, but also courageous. You dared to confront the Goryeo envoy in court. Admirable. You flatter me, my lords. I just happen to know this method.
Ah Feng, you've rendered great service this time. Speak, what reward do you want?
Here's my chance. I'll say I want to leave the palace. Surely they'll let me go this time. Your Majesty, I was thinking. Just say it, then you can leave. Opportunity knocks but once. Time and tide wait for no man. I've done such a great deed. He should be too embarrassed to keep me, right? The sky is high and the Emperor is far away. Then find a place where nobody knows me. Buy a few acres of land. I've done such a great deed. Build a small courtyard. Keep 2 dogs, grow some vegetables. Drink tea when idle. That's the life for a human. In this court, you have to kneel and kowtow all the time. Say one wrong word, and your head might roll. Whoever likes it can stay. Yes, just say that. Just say you want to leave. Be direct and clean. I want to leave the palace, be a free and unfettered man, not meddle in court affairs.
Ah. Why?
I am of little talent and less learning. Unworthy of great tasks. I can't even solve a 9-ring puzzle. Had to rely on General Huo to cut it open. Staying in the palace will only cause trouble for your Majesty. And make the ministers laugh at me. Please agree, please agree, please agree. Was that sincere enough? Self-deprecation again. I'm considering her interests. She should be too embarrassed to refuse, right? This time she has to let me go, right? The sky is vast for birds to fly. The sea is wide for fish to leap. Goodbye and good riddance.
You've done such a great deed. If I let you go, People will say I don't appreciate talent, a few words and you want to run away. How can I save face?
Your Majesty, I really.
No need to say more. My mind is made up.
It's over, over. Now I can never escape. What sin did I commit? I wanted to run away on the first day I transmigrated here. I've been trying to run ever since. Not only have I not escaped, this is pushing me to the wall. I still want to marry a wife and have kids. This life won't just end in this court, will it? Going to court and kneeling every day. Can't even sleep in my small courtyard. My dogs, my vegetable patch, all gone.
Our Feng has rendered great service. I've decided to promote him to the 5th rank. Reader in waiting.
Haha, good, that's more like it. If merit goes unrewarded, then you'd be a tyrant. Your Majesty is wise.
What 5th rank? Wasn't I here to ask for my freedom? How did I get promoted? This isn't right. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Your Majesty, I really am not worthy.
I say you are worthy, then you are. Ha!
Oh no, now I'm stuck for good. The more I want to leave, the more I can't. Is she doing this on purpose to mess with me? Is my whole life going to be spent here?
Court is dismissed. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Do well. I'm expecting great things from you.
Sigh. Am I stuck here for good?
Probably.
Can't you at least comfort me? Even a lie would be fine. Sigh.
No.
Sigh. There's no one here who can even say a kind word. The Empress won't let me go. And the guard is as cold as ice. What did I do in my past life to end up suffering like this?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Probably just my imagination.
You insolent whelp. Still wet behind the ears. How dare you insult me in court? If we don't get rid of him, he'll become a major threat.
Please calm down, Your Excellency.
That kid is just a 5th rank.
Chancellor Reader.
5th rank? How long has he been in court? Have you forgotten about the Scylla envoy? A problem the entire court couldn't solve. He cracked it in no time. We can't let him live. Find out everything about him. Family, friends, classmates, not one missed. I need to know all his weaknesses.
Yes, I'll get on it right away.
And that guard of his.
Commander Xianxia.
I need to know if she has any weaknesses.
Reporting, Your Excellency. Commander Xianxia fought her way out of the vanguard camp. She's extremely skilled in martial arts, loyal to His Majesty. It said her whole family was wrongly executed. She alone fought her way out of the vanguard camp.
And was promoted by His Majesty.
Other than that, she has almost no weaknesses.
Almost no weaknesses, so there are some. Keep digging. Dig 3 feet deep if you have to, but find them.
Yes.
Send a message to the Prince of Jin's mansion. Tell him I have matters to discuss and invite him over.
Yes, I'll deliver it tonight.
Poof, poof.
Sigh.
You've let out a dozen sighs already.
I'm mourning my life.
Your life is still alive.
You always comfort people like this?
I'm not comforting you.
I'm just stating a fact.
Feng, please stay. I have a word for you. It's of great importance. Listen carefully. Grand Chancellor Fan, go ahead. Wei Chong is a narrow-minded person. He'll retaliate for the slightest grievance. You embarrassed him in court. He won't let it go. Grand Chancellor Fan, aren't you exaggerating? I'm just a lowly reader in waiting. He's the left Grand Chancellor. He wouldn't stoop so low. Lord Qin. I've been in the court for decades. I've seen more people than you've eaten meals. This Wei Chong. Offend him once. He'll remember it for 10 years. In court today, you made him lose face. He won't just let it slide. I've said all I have to say. Lord Qin, take care of yourself. Be extra cautious when moving about the palace in the future. That old geezer actually wants to come for me. Is it necessary? I just told a few truths. It made him lose face. And he wants my life. These officials are way too petty. Those words from Grand Chancellor Fan. How much of it do you think is true? 10? Can't you leave me some hope?
Hope won't save your life.
What about you? Can you protect me?
His Majesty instructed me to keep you safe.
If His Majesty hadn't instructed, he wouldn't care about me? Is this person here to protect me or just to complete a mission? Humph. All right. I get it. I'll just be more careful from now on. Who's there?
No one.
Are you sure?
What did you see?
A figure flashed past the window, very fast, like a gust of wind.
Maybe it was a patrolling guard.
Oh no, they really sent someone to watch me. Is my life hanging by a thread?
Tonight, I'll stand guard outside the door. You get some rest early.
You're not going back to your room.
His Majesty ordered me to protect you. Where you are, I'll be.
When will this ever end? Stuffing books every day. My legs are numb from standing. I'm a top scholar, not a librarian. If I knew I'd be transported here just to organize books for others, I might as well have stayed home and farmed.
Afeng, come here.
Your Majesty, what are your orders?
Take a look at this.
Are the feudal lords up to something again? These guys coming to the capital can't mean anything good. The Scylla envoy incident just settled down, and now an even more troublesome bunch shows up.
After reading it, what are your thoughts?
Your Majesty, I am just a book organizer. What do I know about this?
You're not just a book organizer.
Your Majesty, I have a memorial to present. The princes of Jin, Lu, Wei, Dai, Yu, and others, all the feudal lords, have petitioned the court and will soon enter the capital to pay homage to the late emperor.
Humph. Feudal lords coming to the capital never bodes well.
Your Majesty, the Lord's visit to pay homage is an act of filial piety. The court should treat them with courtesy to show the dignity of the royal family.
Since the royal uncles are coming, we should prepare well. The Ministry of Rites will handle the reception. We must not neglect them.
As you command.
Wei Kong, that old fox, said to treat them with courtesy. Since when did he become so agreeable? No, there's definitely something fishy here. He's definitely up to something. He got humiliated last time with the Scylla affair. This time, is he trying to use the feudal lord's hands? Forget it. What's it to me? I'm just a book organizer. I want to slip back to the Wen Yuan Pavilion quickly.
Afeng, wait.
Your Majesty, do you have further orders?
What do you think about the feudal lord's visit to the capital? What are they up to?
How should I know what they want? I'm not a mind reader. Wait, he's not going to ask me for advice again, is he? Your Majesty, I dare not speak rashly. Matters of the royal family.
I'm asking for your opinion. Not to gossip about anyone.
What does she want me to say? Say that Wei Kong is colluding with them? Can I say that? Would I be beheaded if I say it?
I need you to keep an eye on things for me.
Keep an eye on what? On the feudal lords or on Wei Kong? She's throwing me into the fire. I'm just a book organizer. How did I become her spy?
Which prince is this? Quite the entrance.
Hey, look at that flag. It has the character for Jin. It's Prince Jin.
Prince Jin, Prince Lu, Prince Wei, Prince Dai, Prince Yue. Now it's Prince Wu's banner.
Long time no see, capital.
Your Highness, shall we go straight to the palace?
No rush, let's rest at the inn first. Make sure the other princes are settled too. We'll enter the palace together tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
This setup. Something big is about to happen.
We pay our respects to your Majesty.
Uncles, no need for formalities. You've had a long journey. Thank you for your efforts.
Your Majesty, we came to the capital first, to pay homage to the late Emperor, and second, to make a request.
Please, speak, uncle.
Our sons have all grown up. They are versed in both civil and military arts, yet they hold no official positions. They are idle at home. We beg your Majesty to grant them posts, so they can serve the nation. Your Majesty, my son is the same. He does nothing all day at home.
Your Majesty, my son is over 20 and hasn't even gotten a 7th rank post. It's embarrassing to say.
Your Majesty, my son is skilled in both letters and arms. He is definitely no worse than any other official.
Your Majesty, I'm not doing this for myself. It's all for the sake of the Great Chu's realm.
My uncles, you have guarded the frontiers for many years. For your sons to enter court as officials is reasonable and proper. But this matter is of great importance. It concerns the court system. Allow me a few days to consider. I will give you my reply then. Rest assured, uncles. I won't send you away empty-handed. But this needs careful deliberation.
Then we await your Majesty's good news.
We take our leave.
Granting posts? Easy to say. These princes aren't here to beg for posts. They're clearly testing the waters. Wei Kong didn't say a word the whole time. That's not normal. He's definitely plotting something. Your Majesty. Yesterday, we presented our request. Have you had time to consider it?
Uncle, this matter is of great importance. Only one night has passed. I need more time.
Your Majesty, we won't be in the capital long. After the ritual, we must return to our fiefs. We beg you to decide soon. Your Majesty, our request is not unreasonable. Our sons are talented and capable.
They only wish to serve the court. Some people are bent on obstructing us. Is it really aimed at us, or at keeping capable men away from your Majesty?
Yesterday it was a request. Today it's a demand. These princes are dead set on forcing his hand.
Royal uncle is quite right. Everyone, royal uncle has guarded the border for years. It's only fitting his son serve at court. But the court system is established by our ancestors. It cannot be easily changed. I need time to consult with my ministers. We must find a perfect solution.
Your Majesty, we only seek an answer, yes or no. No matter how he answers, it's a trap. If yes, the princes will push for more. If no, they'll turn hostile on the spot.
Uncle, I told you, let me think. Dismissed.
Your Majesty.
I said, dismissed.
As you command. She just walked off, leaving everyone in the hall hanging. That takes some nerve. But maybe that's the only way to avoid being cornered on the spot. The princes are coming on strong. I fear they won't let this go easily.
What's there to fear? If they rebel, I'll lead the troops and crush them. My 100,000 soldiers are no pushovers.
General, the treasury is empty. The army has only a month's worth of grain. How can we fight?
Where's Feng?
You wish to summon him?
Go get him. I want to hear his opinion.
Right, that kid's full of clever ideas. Last time with Silla, it was his plan. Summon him.
Jingshuang, you go. Yes.
Your Majesty summoned me late at night.
You saw what happened with the feudal lords. I ask you, what can be done?
Your Majesty, if I may be so bold as to speak first about today's court matters.
Speak.
At today's court, Wei Chong and the feudal lords seemed to be at odds, but in fact they were playing a double act. The louder Wei Chong shouts, the more united the feudal lords become. Whether your Majesty agrees or not, they don't lose either way.
That old fool.
So how do we break the deadlock?
A head-on confrontation won't work. The court has no money or grain. We have to be gentle, but not too gentle. I have a plan.
Speak.
Let the feudal lords divide their fiefs among all their sons, not just the eldest son from the principal wife, but also each son from secondary wives gets a share.
Doesn't that make them even stronger?
General, you've got it backwards. So, a feudal prince has all the troops and supplies concentrated in his hands, split into 5 or 6 parts, each in charge of their own. How can they possibly join forces and cause trouble? Brilliant. The common sons had nothing to begin with. Now they get their own fiefs, and become legitimate minor princes. Naturally, they'll be grateful to the court. Besides, if the feudal prince refuses, his own sons won't agree either. By then, without the court lifting a finger, they'll start infighting first.
Good.
Ha ha ha. Good lad, What a mind you've got.
General Huo, can you stop hitting me?
Tomorrow at court, I will announce this strategy.
Your Majesty is wise. Once the princes return to their fiefs, they'll start fighting over the division of land. Who will have the mind to unite and rebel?
Then they'll fight among themselves, saving the court the effort.
Ah Feng, why don't you want to stay at court?
We take our leave.
I need you.
Next morning, at the Taihe
You
Palace.
royal uncles are asking for posts for your sons. After much thought, I have decided to grant your sons a share of your fiefs. They will be formally infeft by the court.
Your Majesty, are you serious?
A ruler never jokes.
Your Majesty is wise. We thank you for your immense grace.
On behalf of my sons, I thank your Majesty.
Your Majesty's grace. We will always remember.
Your Majesty, brilliant.
Your Majesty, this must not happen. The feudal lords are powerful. Granting fiefs to their sons again is like raising a tiger to bring disaster.
Prime Minister Wei, this is my decision.
Your Majesty, I was entrusted by the late emperor. I dare not remain silent. The feudal lords already have fiefs. And fiefing their sons again, how will the court control them in the future?
Prime Minister Wei. You said before that our sons couldn't enter the court. Now His Majesty is directly granting them fiefs. What else do you have to say?
Your Majesty, I am thinking of the nation's future.
The nation's future. Prime Minister Wei, are you afraid our sons will take your position?
You keep saying the feudal lords are powerful. But we've guarded the borders for years. When have we ever caused trouble for the court?
You.
All right. His Majesty has already decided. Prime Minister Wei, say no more. Serves you right.
Court dismissed.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Stop.
Hey, Prime Minister Wei, what advice do you have?
You're something.
Chancellor,
study,
the Northern
night.
Dai army is gathering and will march south soon. Scouts report. This time, the Northern Dai are coming with great force, claiming to have 100,000 iron cavalry, led by the great Shan Yu himself.
The Northern Dai are coming.
Yes. An urgent dispatch from the border has been sent to the palace. His Majesty should have received it by now.
The Northern Dai invade. The court will send someone. The Grand General cannot leave. That old fool Fan Hongwen won't lead troops. Then who will it be?
Chancellor, should we send someone to monitor the palace?
No need. I suspect His Majesty will send that person.
You mean, Chancellor?
Ah Feng. That arrogant kid who doesn't know his place.
But Ah Feng is just a civil official. He has never led troops.
Precisely because of that. His Majesty doesn't have many capable people around him. Fan Hongwen is old. Huo Zhenshen must guard the capital. The rest, only that smooth-talking Tanhua. Send this to the Northern Dai, to Wu Enchi. Make sure it reaches his hands personally.
Chancellor, this collaboration with the enemy is a capital crime punishable by extermination of 9 generations.
Who saw collaboration? I am just sending an old friend a letter to catch up. As for what's in the letter, that's between me and Wu Enchi.
Yes, I'll do it right away.
Ah Feng, let's see if you can make it back alive this time.
Your Majesty, 100,000 northern troops are at our gates. They've arrived at Dingbei City. Dingbei City is in danger.
100,000. How can we fight this? The northern tribes come south every year. But this year they're early. If Dingbei City falls, the entire north will be lost.
Your Majesty, the treasury is empty. We only have enough supplies for a month. We can't afford a war. We should cede territory and sue for peace. Avoid their advance for now.
Wei Chong, what did you say? Cedi land and sue for peace? Where does that leave Great Chu's honor?
I, your old servant, am only thinking of the empire. Pretending to be strong when we're weak will only hurt Great Chu in the end.
Enough. I've made up my mind. I will lead the campaign personally.
Your Majesty, you must not. You are too precious to risk. How can you go into danger?
Your Majesty, please reconsider. The court cannot be without you for a day.
Your Majesty is wise. Leading the campaign personally, it can boost morale. Wei Chong.
I've made up my mind. A Feng will accompany me.
Your Majesty, I... This is for me to sit on?
Lord Qin, please get in the carriage.
Come on, I'm a 5th rank official, and you make me ride this?
What do you want then?
A sedan chair.
At least give me a horse.
Can you ride a horse? Get in.
Is my whole life tied to this carriage? Just left the palace, and now I want to go back. Right, I never even left.
Bear it.
Can't you be a little gentler? Just say, are you okay? That's fine too.
Are you okay?
You.
I said it. Does it help?
Haha, young man, practice more. Back in the day, my first campaign, I threw up worse than you.
So how did you get better?
You get used to it after a while.
I never should have suggested that idea.
Are you scared?
No. Scared to death. 100,000 troops. I'm a civil official, never even held a sword. What am I supposed to do there? Just be cannon fodder? Where will I hide when the fighting starts?
I am here.
He says it so easily. But somehow, I'm really not that scared anymore. Strange, with her sitting here. I feel at ease.
Your Majesty, we are incompetent. The Beatty have broken through the outer defenses. I deserve death for my crime.
It's not your fault. Rise.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
The city is in ruins. The Beatty are really going all out. If Jinbei City falls, there's nothing but flat land beyond. Even the capital won't be safe. Your Majesty, the northern enemy has 100,000 troops. Stationed 30 li outside the city. Their vanguard has reached the city walls. Yesterday they attacked again.
We repelled them. But our casualties were heavy.
Your Majesty, I volunteer to lead a sortie. While they're still unsteady, catch them off guard.
Attack? 100,000 troops outside the city, and how many soldiers does Jinbei City have? Isn't that suicide?
Don't rush. First, let's assess the enemy's situation. We're outnumbered. A rash attack will only cost us men.
Your Majesty, we can't just sit here and wait, can we?
General, knowing yourself and your enemy, you'll never be defeated. Your Majesty is right. Assess the enemy before making a move.
Humph.
At least Prime Minister Fan understands. But that old man talks a lot at court. Does he know anything about war? A 100,000 troops. Even the smoke from their cooking is this thick. If they attack, how long can Jinbei City hold? These guys are really cocky. But they have reason to be. With 100,000 troops right there, who wouldn't be arrogant?
Loosen your grip. You're about to crumble the brick with your fingers.
Can't you pretend not to see?
No.
By the Emperor's order, please return to the command tent, General.
What's up?
A Beatty envoy has arrived. He wants to see the Emperor.
Let's go.
So you're the female emperor of Great Shu. I heard all the men of Great Shu are dead, leaving a woman to fight.
Envoy, you have come. What is your business?
Our great Shanyu said, cede the 5 cities north of Jinbei City, double the annual tribute. This is the bottom line. If you refuse, our army will crush Dong City. No one will be left alive. All the women of Great Shu will be taken as slaves.
Dream on. Who do you think you are? How dare you spout nonsense in front of Her Majesty?
Are all the generals of Great Shu so lacking in manners? The commanding general hasn't spoken yet, and the subordinates start barking.
This guy is so confident, talks so aggressively. Something's off. They have 100,000 troops at the border. If they were truly strong and well-equipped, why would they need to send an envoy to negotiate? They'd just attack directly. There are patches on his boots. His belt is old. And there are traces of frostbite on his fingers. This man holds a high position among the Northern Dai, but his life isn't that great either. He's bluffing.
Envoy, you've traveled a long way, you must be tired. Go back and rest for now. Let me think it over for a few days before giving an answer.
Your Majesty, the great Xianyu does not have that much patience.
I said let me think.
Humph. Are all the men of Great Chu this scrawny? Like a bunch of women.
The men of Great Chu rely on their brains, not brute force.
Brains? Ha 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 ha. When the army breaches the city, let's see if your brains can stop our curved blades.
Just wait, you'll beg me one day.
Pa. What a piece of trash.
Your Majesty, I have something to say.
Speak.
Kid, you said you had something to say earlier. Now Prime Minister Fan is here too. Go ahead and say it.
Your Majesty, Uken is bluffing.
How do you know?
His boots have patches on them. His whip is made of old leather cord. And his belt buckle is worn down to bare metal. If the Northern Dai really had strong troops and horses, an envoy wouldn't be dressed so shabbily. That's a sign they're in a tight spot internally.
Based on that?
Based on that. A tribe's envoy represents the tribe's face. If they can't even outfit a proper envoy, it means times are hard for them. You mean the Northern Dai have problems of their own? Not just problems. I observed Uken's expression while he spoke. When he mentioned the Great Khan, his eyes darted. His tone sounded forced too. Between his tribe and the Great Khan, it's probably not all united. Maybe the Great Khan is even squeezing them. They're resentful.
Go on.
The Northern Dai are not a monolithic block, they're a bunch of tribes cobbled together. Big tribes bully the small ones. The small ones are angry but dare not speak up. Uken's tribe must be one of the bullied.
So you're saying there's tension among them?
More than just tension. I suspect Uken's visit this time isn't just for negotiations. He's also looking for a way out for his tribe. Your Majesty, I venture to request another meeting with this Uken.
Didn't you just meet him?
This time will be different. Not in the name of the court. In the name of doing business.
Doing business with the Northern Dai?
Yes, buy their cheapest goods. Wool.
What's your plan?
Your Majesty, just wait and see.
What are you two hinting at?
Feng. You've been thinking all night. Do you have a good plan?
Your Majesty. The northern tribes are short of grain. We have grain. They have mountains of wool. But they can't sell it. We can buy it. Isn't that supplying the enemy? Trade grain for wool. If they get grain, they'll have more strength to fight. Chancellor Fan, you've got it backwards. Wool for grain. The enemy will raise more sheep and fewer horses. Without horses, how can they march south? By then, we won't have to fight. They'll be too slow to move. You mean? Let them give up their cavalry advantage. Exactly. Sheep are easier to raise than horses, and they can be traded for grain. The tribal leaders aren't stupid, they can figure it out. Over time, the number of horses will dwindle. The cavalry will become useless.
But if they get the grain, what if they turn around and attack us? Then we've given them grain and fought a war. Losing on both ends.
So we shouldn't deal with the Great Xianyu, we should deal with the small tribes. The Great Xianyu has a big appetite that can't be satisfied. The small tribes are different. They're starving. Just give them a bit of grain, and they'll do as we say.
Good.
This is a brilliant plan. Without using a single soldier, we can make the enemy's forces tear themselves apart.
But what if the small tribes take the grain and then ally with the Great Xianyu again?
General, think about it. If the Great Xianyu finds out that a small tribe is secretly trading with Great Chu, what will he do?
Steal their grain.
Not just steal it. He'll suspect them of collaborating with the enemy, he might even wipe them out. Then, to survive, they'll have no choice but to cooperate with us fully.
Attaboy. How did you come up with that?
Who will negotiate?
I'll go.
I'll go too.
Just the two of you? Should I lead troops to wait outside the city as backup?
More people would just mess things up. Wu Enchi is desperately short of grain right now. He's more anxious than we are.
Be careful.
Don't worry, Your Majesty.
Next morning, Badi camp.
These people are looking at me like a lamb to the slaughter. Steady, steady. They're the ones begging for grain, more desperate than us.
Ha, no one left in Great Chu? They send a scrawny kid to negotiate? Does your emperor disrespect us?
Anek, how many sheep did your tribe lose last winter to the cold?
How do you know that?
I also know that your great Xianxia last year withheld grain from your tribe. Your tribe is about to collapse, right?
Great.
What are you getting at?
Let's make a deal. Grain for wool. However much wool you have, we'll take it all.
What are you up to?
Just doing business. Mutual consent. You have wool, we have grain. Everyone gets what they need.
The Great Xianxia won't agree.
What does the Great Xianxu's approval have to do with your tribe? When he withheld your grain, did he ask for your consent? 3 days. I'll wait 3 days.
Wait. What you said. I need to discuss it with my tribe.
3 days, then I'm out.
That night,
What do we
at
tell
the
the
Badi
great
camp.
Xianxia?
If he finds out we've been in contact with Chu in secret.
Who cares? Our tribe is starving. Last winter, hundreds of sheep froze to death. What did the great Xianxia give us?
Nothing. That may be true, but you know the Great Xianxu's temper. What if he gets angry?
Angry? Will his anger give us food? Who can fight on an empty stomach? Elder.
Enough. Let me think. Everyone out.
Lord Wuenqi, someone sent this. From the south.
I see.
Wuenqi, this letter.
Interesting. Someone from Chu is helping us. Don't rush to agree with that guy. Let's see what else he's got.
What are you worried about?
Nothing. Will Wuenqi agree? Will that old Wei Chong cause trouble? Neither side is easy to deal with.
You touch your nose when you lie.
Why are you observing me?
His Majesty asked me to.
That old Wei Chong. If even the Baidi can send messages, then his reach is far indeed. But what does he really want? Use the Baidi to get rid of me? Or does he have another agenda?
There's movement in the Baidi camp, sounds like they're arguing. And the sound of soldiers.
They're arguing. Seems Wenqi's camp isn't united.
Next morning, at the command tent of Dingbei City.
Your Great Chu's Tanhua is just a glib waste. Think you can fool us? Dream on.
How did he know? Who tipped him off? Yesterday he was fine. Today he turned on us. This isn't right.
What did you say?
What did I say? Can't you understand? That's all you Great Chu men have got?
What's going on? Wasn't he hesitant before? Why did he suddenly turn hostile?
Someone tipped him off. We have a mole inside.
You mean someone in the court is colluding with the enemy?
It's more than collusion. Someone wants me dead. Your Majesty, I suspect Wei Chong is in league with the northern enemy. Do you have evidence? No. But Wu Enqi's attitude suddenly changed. Someone must have tipped him off, and the message was aimed at me. Someone who could get a message to the northern Dai camp that fast. Only someone of high rank in the court. Ordinary people wouldn't know what's happening in Dingbei City, let alone that I'm here.
That old bastard Wei Chong has had it in for him for a long time.
Your Majesty, we need to discuss this carefully. Without solid evidence, acting rashly against Wei Chong might alert the enemy.
Let's put this aside for now. The priority is to stabilize the northern Dai. Do you have another plan?
I have another idea. Wu Enqi now thinks we're scared. He'll let his guard down. He thinks we don't dare to move. He'll focus his attention elsewhere. What do you want to do? Leak some information. The court is moving grain from Jiangnan. The first batch is 50,000 dan. It'll arrive in Dingbei City in 3 days.
50,000 dan? Where are we getting that?
We don't have it. But Wu Enqi doesn't know that.
That's just inviting the Baidi to raid us. 50,000 dan of grain? They'll go crazy when they hear about it.
Exactly. We want them to try. But we won't let them succeed. We'll let them see it.
Explain clearly.
We'll actually transport grain. but not 50,000 dan. Instead, we'll send 50 carts. The carts will be filled with sand, covered with a layer of grain sacks. Carts. The convoy will pass outside the city, not far from the Beatty camp. Wu Enchi will see so many grain carts passing right before his eyes.
And then?
Then we tell him. This grain was originally meant to trade for his wool. Since he refuses to trade, we're shipping it away.
You mean to make him regret it?
Not just regret. After he goes back, what will his tribe think? What will the great Xianxia think? Wu Enchi's tribe is starving right now. The elders never agreed to his falling out with us. Now seeing all that grain slip away, who will they blame?
They'll blame Wu Enchi.
Exactly. To keep his position, he'll have to come back and negotiate. Then, we'll dictate the terms.
We'll do as you say.
Your servant obeys.
The next day, outside Dingbei City.
That kid Yuinch wasn't lying. There really is food. So much food. Enough for our tribe all winter. Winch, are we really not gonna make a move?
Go back.
Soon after, in the northern dye tent.
That huge batch of grain.
Right under our noses, and we're really not gonna take it. If we could get that grain, we wouldn't starve this winter. The women and children in the tribe are starving. Don't you know that? Isn't that the truth? How many sheep froze to death last year?
If we don't get any food this year, the tribe will fall apart.
The Great Khan says no trading with Great Shu. Have you forgotten what happened last time to that tribe?
Ah. The Great Khan is far away, but we're the ones going hungry.
Yuinch, say something.
I said wait a little longer.
Huh.
Wait a little longer.
I heard there's grain over in Great Shu.
Piled up like mountains. Why won't the Great Xianxia let us trade?
Trade? The Great Xianxia said, anyone who trades with Great Shu, their whole clan will be wiped out.
So we're supposed to fight on empty stomachs, while the Great Xianxia's tribe eats and drinks like kings. We're gnawing on bark.
Yeah, why do they get meat while we get nothing but wind?
Keep your voice down. Someone might hear. We're about to lose our lives anyway.
When will this end?
Wu Enchi, if we don't trade for grain soon, the tribe will fall apart. Do you know that the soldiers
are already gossiping down there? Yeah, Wanshi. Yesterday, a dozen soldiers tried to sneak over to Great Shu. I stopped them. If this keeps up, it won't be Great Shu that defeats us. We'll fall apart on our own.
Wu Enchi, we know you're in a tough spot, but the tribe has hundreds of mouths to feed. Are we all supposed to starve?
Fine. I'll negotiate.
What about the Great Xianxia?
The Great Xianxia. I'll handle him. Grain for wool, is that deal still on?
It's on, but the terms have changed.
What?
Half a pound of grain per pound of wool.
You said it'd be 1 for 1.
That was then. This is now. Wu Enchi, do you really think you're in any position to bargain with me?
One jin of wool for 7 liang of grain. Can't go any lower than that.
Half a jin, I call the shots.
You!
Wu Enchi, you can refuse. After you go back, what will your tribe think? Those hungry women and children, how will they see you?
7 liang. That's the bottom line.
8 liang. Not even one more liang.
Deal.
Pleasure doing business.
When will the grain arrive?
The wool arrives, then the grain will.
He actually pulled it off. I thought that kid was full of hot air.
This kid is a genius. Without losing a single soldier, he made the Beatty retreat. A great talent. I just wanted to survive.
What are you smiling at?
I wasn't smiling.
Your lips curled. You've done a great deed. What reward do you want?
Here we go again. Can I just say I want to go home?
Don't even think about it.
I haven't said it yet.
You don't need to say it.
Wu Enchi, if the Great Xianxia asks, what do we say?
Can't worry about that now. Let's survive this winter first.
But
we've got the grain. The tribe can survive. We'll worry about the rest later.
Your Majesty, the Northerners have retreated. They're dismantling the camp and moving north. Retreated, really retreated. We won, we won.
Good lad, you really pulled it off. Without using a single soldier, you made the Northerners retreat.
They won't be able to march south for at least 3 to 5 years.
Everyone, you've worked hard.
The Northerners have retreated, but Wei Chong is still there. Back in the capital, what awaits me? I don't know what it is.
What are you thinking?
Nothing. Finally, we can go back. I did my part this time. He should be too embarrassed to mess with me again.
You're overthinking it.
Can't you just let me be happy for once?
No.
What's with the Emperor summoning you to the front?
Didn't the northern enemies retreat? What's wrong with His Majesty?
Flooding in Huaibei. 300,000 refugees displaced from their homes are flooding toward the capital.
300,000. That's scarier than 100,000 enemy troops. Huaibei floods every year. The court allocates funds every year, but it never gets fixed. This year is especially bad.
Those local officials are all rolling in money, while the people go hungry. We need to investigate thoroughly when we get back.
Don't tell me I have to go again. I just got back from the north. Haven't even had a chance to rest.
We'll discuss it at the court meeting after we return.
Good, good. He didn't say I have to go.
Why are you sighing in relief?
I'm not relieved.
Your shoulders just dropped. The floods in Huaibei. What are your suggestions, my ministers?
Your Majesty, the floods in Huaibei come every year despite our efforts. I believe it's not that we can't control the floods, it's that the people sent there are incompetent.
What do you mean, Wei Chong?
I'm just speaking the truth. Every time we try to control the floods, the court allocates a huge amount of funds, but the floods get worse every year. Why? Because the people sent are either inept or corrupt.
Chancellor Wei, you're mistaken. The floods in Huaibei are a natural disaster, beyond human control.
Chancellor Fan, then what do you propose? Continue allocating funds? Continue letting those incompetents waste money?
What's he up to now? Isn't he usually the one against spending money?
Your Majesty, I recommend someone.
He can settle the floods in Huaibei.
Who?
A Feng.
I knew it. That old fox is up to no good.
Wei Chong, a Feng just made merits in Beidi. He hasn't even had a break. Now you want him to go to Huaibei?
Precisely because he made merits, it proves his capability. Capable people should naturally take on more responsibilities.
Chancellor Wei, a Feng is a civil official. Flood control is no joke.
Chancellor Fan, wasn't a Feng also a civil official in Beidi? Didn't he still repel the Beidi?
Your Majesty, I am lacking in talent and learning. The flood control in Huaibei concerns the lives of 300,000 people. I cannot bear this heavy responsibility.
Lord Qin, you're too modest. You repelled a 100,000 strong army from Beidi. Why fear a few rivers?
That old fox sure has a silver tongue. If I refuse again, he'll definitely say I don't care about the people's suffering.
Let me think about this. Court dismissed.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Come to Wenyuan Pavilion. About the Huaibei matter, what do you think?
Your Majesty, I don't want to go.
Why?
Because if I go, I may not come back alive. Minister Qin, why do you say that? Premier Fan, think about it. The flood in Huaibei is dealt with every year but returns every year. The court has allocated countless funds. Where did the silver go? Who's backing it? Today at court, Wei Chong recommended me to go to Huaibei. Does he really want me to manage the flood, or does he want me to die there? Are you saying the officials in Huaibei are backed by Wei Chong? When I was in Beidi, Wei Chong was able to send messages to Wu Enqi. He has people in Huaibei. That's not surprising at all.
How confident are you?
I wouldn't say I'm confident, but if I don't go, Wei Chong will send someone else. If that person goes, they'll either die in Huaibei or collude with Wei Chong's people. I'll go. At least, I won't collude with them.
I'll give you a secret decree. Once you're in Huaibei, act according to circumstances. If someone really wants to harm you, strike first. Xianxia will go with you.
Yes.
Your Majesty, I have another favor to ask.
Speak.
From the Beatty trade, that grain and silver.
I know. I will allocate a portion for your flood control efforts. Without going through the Ministry of Revenue, you can use it directly.
This woman understands me.
Be careful.
I obey your decree. This is Huaibei. Even more rundown than Dingbei City. Dingbei City was attacked by the Beatty. Huaibei was hollowed out by our own people.
Your Excellency, you must have had a tiring journey. I am the military governor of Huaibei. Jin Shirong welcomes the imperial envoy.
Welcome, Your Excellency.
You're too kind, Governor Jin. I've just arrived. I hope you will take good care of me.
You flatter me. I have prepared a banquet to welcome you. Please. Come, everyone. A toast to Your Excellency. You've traveled 1,000 li to Huaibei to manage the floods. You must be tired.
To Your Excellency. Good wine, Governor Jin. This wine is excellent.
If you like it, I'll send a few jars to your residence later.
Ha ha ha.
I heard that in Dingbei City, you repelled 100,000 Beatty troops. Truly, a hero from a young age. Not at all. Just lucky. I'm just a librarian. What do I know about flood control? You're being modest. His Majesty sent you here. It shows His Majesty trusts you. Trust? His Majesty thinks I'm in the way in the capital. So he sent me away.
You're drunk, Your Excellency. Here, have some hangover soup.
No, I can still drink.
Help His Excellency back to the clinic to rest. Hey. Seems like a useless fool.
You're drinking that much. Aren't you afraid something will happen?
Hey, if I don't drink a lot, how can they trust me?
You acted pretty well just now.
Well, if I were to become an opera singer, those famous actors would be out of a job.
Your face is still red.
That's from the alcohol, not from acting. These people are harder to deal with than the Northern Dai. The Northern Dai put a knife to your throat, they come at you openly. These people greet you with a smile, but stab you in the back. Jin Sarong's eyes, hiding a knife behind a smile, is not someone to mess with.
What do you think of Jin Shirong?
A smiling tiger. On the surface, he's polite to you. But who knows what he's plotting behind your back?
He's been testing you all night.
That's why I have to play the fool for him. He thinks I'm an idiot. So he'll let his guard down. Once he lets his guard down, I'll have a chance.
A chance for what?
To find evidence of his corruption.
Are you certain?
No, but if I don't try, I'll never have it.
No one.
Are you sure?
I ran fast, but I heard footsteps. They were heading toward the Jin residence.
They want to see a fool, so I'll play the fool. They want me dead, but I'm determined to make it back alive. This play has only just begun. These account books are neatly done, but the inflows and outflows are too large. The Imperial Court allocated 5 million taels, but only 3 million are recorded. Where did the other 2 million go?
Your Excellency, as busy as you are, you must still take care of your health. I had someone prepare this ginseng soup. Please have a taste.
You are thoughtful, Mr. Jin. These ledgers are giving me a headache. So dense and cramped. My eyes are going blurry.
You just arrived in Huaibei, no need to rush. These old accounts can be reviewed slowly. Your Excellency, I have a small gift. A token of my respect.
A chest of gold bars. This old fox is really generous. He must have embezzled much more than this. Oh, I'm flattered. Mr. Jin, I've just arrived here, and haven't accomplished anything yet.
You flatter me, Your Excellency. You traveled a long way to Huaibei to manage the floods. It's only right for me to play the host. If you need anything in Huaibei, just let me know. I will fully cooperate.
Well, I'll accept it graciously.
Then I'll take my leave, Your Excellency. Please rest well.
Jin Shirong, you give and I'll take it all. These gold bars will become your evidence of guilt.
You took their dirty money.
If I didn't, how would they trust me?
Do you know what crime this is? Accepting bribes. According to the Great Chu law, at best you'd be dismissed, at worst, beheaded.
I know.
Then why did you take them?
If I didn't, they'd suspect me. If I'm suspected, I won't be able to investigate anything. Then the flood in Huaibei won't be fixed, the people will keep suffering, and Jin Shirong will keep stealing. By taking this chest of gold bars, Jin Shirong will think I'm on the same side as him. He'll let his guard down, and I'll have a chance to find his evidence.
Aren't you afraid His Majesty will find out?
His Majesty knows. Before I came, he gave me a secret edict, to act according to circumstances.
What's your plan?
First, let him think I'm an idiot. Wait until he brings out all the ledgers, wait until he shows all his cards, then I'll catch them all at once. These gold bars will be evidence later. Jin Shirong, the more eagerly you give now, the uglier your death will be.
Lord Qin, I request an audience. Lord Qin, I heard you are unwell. I came specially to pay a visit.
Minister Jin, you are thoughtful. I caught a cold last night. I feel weak all over.
Oh, your health is the priority. I've already sent for a physician.
No need, no need. A couple days rest will suffice.
Lord Qin, outside the city, several dikes have fallen into disrepair. I'd like to ask you to inspect them, so you can be aware of the situation.
Let's go another day. My body really can't handle it. Besides, the matter of the dikes. Minister Jin, you know more about it than I do. You can handle it as you see fit.
Then Lord Qin, have a good rest. I'll come another day.
He bought it.
You played it well.
Of course.
My lord,
I've had someone tail him for days.
This Jin Feng, all he does is eat, drink, and sleep.
Doesn't even look at the account books. Doesn't go to the dikes either. Seems like a greedy, cowardly, good-for-nothing.
Don't be careless. The Empress wouldn't send him without reason.
My lord, I've also learned something.
Speak.
That female guard beside him is called Qing Xuan. She's the commander of the Imperial Guard. She's the Empress's woman. They say her martial arts are extremely high. She is utterly loyal to the Empress.
The Empress's woman. The Empress sent her own guards to keep an eye on him.
My lord.
Could it be that the Empress doesn't trust Qin Feng?
And sent someone to watch him. Or maybe to watch us.
Keep watching. Especially that female guard.
See between her and Qin Feng.
If there's anything unusual.
Yes.
Qin Shuang, about the Huaibei matter, we can just half-ass it, right? Anyway, the court doesn't really expect us to actually control the floods.
Lord Qin, His Majesty sent you to manage the floods. How can you be so perfunctory? You.
What do you know? The floods in Huaibei happen every year despite efforts. One more person like me won't make a difference, one less won't matter either. Besides, this crappy place even one day here is too much for me.
You.
Hey, all right, stop it. Wait a few days, find an excuse and we'll head back to the capital. The Huaibei matter, let Jin Shirong deal with it himself. Let's go.
Headed towards the Jin mansion.
Good, let them go report back.
Ha ha ha, it turns out he's just a useless fool. The Empress sent someone like this? Heaven helps me.
My lord, what do we do next?
Let him keep playing the fool. Once he signs all the documents and takes all the blame, then we'll kick him out.
My lord is brilliant.
Miss Jin is a real lifesaver. If it weren't for you, we would have starved to death.
You're way better than those corrupt officials in the court.
The court sends people every year, but all they say is funds, funds. Where's the money? Huh? It all goes into the pockets of those corrupt officials.
Don't say that, folks. The court means well, but they can't do much. Hurry up and drink your porridge. If it's not enough, come get more.
Handing out porridge to buy loyalty. This woman is tougher to deal with than her father.
Who's that dressed so fancy? You're the new Imperial Envoy. How many days have you been here? Why haven't we seen you providing disaster relief?
As for disaster relief, the court has its own plans.
Plans? What plans? Arrange for you to have a good time while we starve.
This is Lord Afeng. I hear he made great achievements in the Northern Dai. He repelled 100,000 troops. Surely, this small matter of flood control is a piece of cake for him.
This woman has a sharp tongue. On the surface, she's praising me, but actually she's putting me on the spot. If I say I can't fix it, then I'm incompetent. If I say I can fix it, then she'll be waiting to laugh at me. Miss Jin flatters me. Flood control is different from warfare. I still need to seek advice from Miss Jin.
You jest, my lord. I'm just a weak woman. What do I know about flood control?
The court sends people every year. Every year, they fail. Our fields are all flooded. Our houses are gone. You officials just sit in your office drinking tea.
Fellow villagers, don't be impulsive. This official is an imperial appointee. We can't afford to offend him. Step back, all of you.
This woman pretends to mediate. But she's actually fanning the flames. The more she says that, the more the people hate me. Jin Shirong's daughter is indeed no ordinary fish. I came to Huaibei precisely for flood control. If the flood is not resolved, I will not leave.
HMMF, easy to say. The last Imperial Envoy said the same thing. NN.
Disperse, all of you.
What are you gathering here for?
Hee hee.
Hey.
Hee hee.
You were startled, Your Excellency. I arrived late. I hope you will forgive me. Yuzhen, why are you here? Apologize to His Excellency at once.
Your Excellency, your humble daughter spoke improperly. I hope you will be magnanimous.
Miss Jean cares for the people. Distributing porridge to save the people is a kind intention. How could I blame her? The father and daughter play good cop, bad cop. They coordinate perfectly. Magistrate Jin, I'll go back to the inn first.
Take care, Your Excellency. I will visit you later.
Father, this man is not simple.
Not simple. Just a greedy and cowardly fool.
He doesn't seem like it.
That night, at the inn.
What's this?
Map of Huaibei's waterways. To manage the floods, you first need to know where the water comes from and where it goes.
When did you draw this?
During my strolls the past few days, I took notes on the side. Did you think I was really just out having fun? The water in Huaibei mainly comes from 3 rivers. These 3 rivers flood every rainy season. They break the dikes, flood the farmland. To tame them, we have to divert the water elsewhere first.
Didn't you say we'd just muddle through?
That was for their ears. Did you really think I'm useless? Look. Here's Huaibei City. Here's the Jin Estate. Here's the river course. The Jin Estate is built on the highest ground. When floods come, they don't get flooded. But the refugees live in the lowlands.
Are you saying Jin Shirong deliberately settled refugees in low areas?
Not deliberately settled. He took the high ground, forcing refugees into the lowlands. When the flood comes, refugees' homes are flooded first. The Jin Estate is safe.
That man deserves to die.
So I'm going to dig new canals. Divert the floodwaters to wasteland. That way, we save the farmland and turn Jin Shirong's good position into a bad one.
You've been thinking about this all these days.
What else? Did you think I was sleeping every day? Water management needs silver. The court's funds were all embezzled by Jin Shirong. I have to find a way to get money.
How?
Make them spit it out themselves.
What do you mean?
This is the first batch. How much did they send? I'll take whatever they send. When the time is right, all this is evidence.
Aren't you afraid they'll find out?
Find out what? In their eyes, I'm just a greedy, cowardly fool. A fool taking money is perfectly natural. Jin Shirong, how much did you embezzle? I'll make you cough it up with interest. Not just you, but the people behind you too. Not one will get away.
You're a strange one.
Strange how?
You're clearly doing good deeds, yet you make people hate you.
I'm used to it. From the capital to Dingbei, from Dingbei to Huaibei. Hasn't it always been like this? Once the canals are dug, and the floods recede, they'll understand.
The next morning at the Huaibei government office.
I have decided to conscript the refugees to dig canals and build embankments.
Sir, the refugees have suffered enough. Their homes are flooded, their families are separated. Making them work.
No work, no food. I said, those who work get fed. 2 meals a day. All you can eat. Food. Where's the food coming from? Didn't the court's funds already?
Shh, keep your voice down. Conscripting refugees. If this causes a riot.
Sir, digging canals and building embankments is a big project. We need to plan carefully. Besides, the refugees have no tools, no experience. If something goes wrong,
buy tools. I'll teach them the know-how. As for trouble, Minister Jin, are you afraid the refugees will rebel? Or something else?
Ah, you're joking, sir. I'm just worried.
Worried about what? Worried that I won't succeed, or that I will, and someone will lose face?
Then let's do it your way, sir.
Start tomorrow. Anyone who slacks off or obstructs will answer to me. Dismissed.
Let him stir things up. Once he's made enemies of all the refugees, we'll see how he handles it.
At the dam repair site.
They're cursing you. Pretty nasty stuff.
I know.
You're not mad.
Does getting mad help? They curse me because they don't know what I'm doing. Once the canal is dug, the floods won't come, their land will be saved, their houses rebuilt, then they'll understand.
What if they never understand?
Then let them keep cursing. I'm not losing any sleep over it. Sir, the refugees are complaining bitterly. Should we crack down?
Crack down? Just keep the overseers on them. As long as no one dies. Let them do what they want otherwise. Yes, sir. Ah Feng, oh Ah Feng, the more you make enemies of the refugees, the fewer people will speak up for you later.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Control the floods.
Control the floods. You take my father's gold, eat, drink, and have fun, and that's called flood control.
Miss Jin, when you gave out porridge to save the people, was it genuine or not?
Of course, it was genuine.
So am I.
Who are you really?
A top scholar who doesn't want to be an official.
You're pushing them too hard. Aren't you afraid they'll rebel?
If I don't push them, they won't even have food. The funds allocated by the court were embezzled by Jin Shirong. I don't have silver to distribute disaster relief grain. So I have to let them work for food. I make them work so they can eat. Once the canal is dug, the flood won't come. Their land will be saved, houses will be built, and then they'll know who's right and who's wrong.
But they hate you now. Today at the worksite, I heard someone say they want to beat you to death.
If they really try to kill me, you'll be the first to draw your sword.
Of course. His Majesty ordered me to protect you.
So it's just His Majesty's order?
You're a strange person.
Why strange?
You obviously do good deeds, yet you make people hate you. It was like this in Dingbei City, and it's the same in Huaibei. Don't you want people to know the truth?
The truth? Sometimes it doesn't matter. What matters is the result. As long as the people survive, the canal gets dug, the flood is controlled, whether they hate me or not, I don't care. Once the canal is dug, the flood recedes, they'll understand. Even if they don't, it's okay.
Why?
Because I know what I'm doing.
Sir, today at the work site, the refugees.
They cursed Ah Feng harshly. A few ringleaders said they'd go to the Yamen to file a complaint.
A complaint? About what? Ah Feng forced corvée labor. But it's permitted by the court.
Sir, I'm worried that if the refugees get out of hand.
Let them get out of hand. The bigger, the better. Then the court will know Ah Feng incited civil unrest. Then, without us lifting a finger, even the Empress won't be able to protect him. Let them cause trouble. You guys push from behind. But don't leave any evidence. Once the flood comes, his ditches will all be washed away, and he'll be the perfect scapegoat.
You are wise, sir.
Ah Feng, you're just a young whelp.
And you dare to wade into the muddy waters of Huaibei?
These waters are much deeper than you think.
What did you find?
For years, the court allocated funds for flood control in Huaibei, and at least 70% was embezzled. I can't calculate the exact amount.
But these records are way too clean.
Too clean, right? Real account books can't be spotless, no way. Every entry is too neat. They've been rewritten. Really? The real books must be hidden somewhere. Jin Shirong won't destroy them because
they're his leverage over his officials.
Where do you think they are? The most dangerous place
is the safest, the Jin Mansion. Master Jin, HMPH. You don't know, do you? His granary is piled higher than a mountain. We're starving.
And his dogs eat meat.
PFFT. No kidding, I saw it with my own eyes. Last month, I was starving, so I went to the back door of the Jin Mansion to beg for food. Guess what? The cook dumped a bucket of leftovers for the dogs.
And wouldn't even give us a bite. Granary piled higher than a mountain. Jin Shirong, how much did you embezzle?
Just from the granary, you can tell.
What do we do now?
Wait for the right moment.
What's this? A map of the Jin Mansion. I've been casing the layout these past few days.
What are you planning?
Jin Shirong's account books are definitely in the mansion. I need to find a way to get them.
I'll go.
No, it's too dangerous. The mansion is heavily guarded. What if you get caught?
It's more dangerous if you go. Do you know martial arts? Can you climb walls? If you're spotted, can you outrun them? At least I can fight.
We'll talk when the flood comes.
Why wait for the flood?
When the flood hits, Jin Shirong will be busy with disaster relief. Security at the mansion will be lax. That'll be your chance to get in. It's going to rain.
Not just rain. A flood is coming.
Next morning at the construction site.
It's going to rain.
It's not rain. A flood is coming.
How do you know?
Look, the river's already risen. 3 feet higher than yesterday. There's a heavy rain upstream. The water's rushing this way. 3 days earlier than expected. Jin Shirong must have gotten word too. He just hopes the flood breaks the dam. So I take the blame. Sir, a report from upstream. It says it's been raining heavily for 2 days and 2 nights. The flood will arrive by tonight at the latest.
Good. Perfect timing.
Sir, if the flood comes, YB is doomed. Those dikes and ditches Feng built, they won't hold. Then
he'll be the scapegoat. When the court blames someone, he dies, not me. The Empress sent him to control the water. If he fails, that's incompetence. If it stirs up a revolt, that's immorality. With both charges, he'll be lucky to survive.
Brilliant, sir. Should we do something?
No need. Just sit back and watch.
Stack all the sandbags up. Don't leave a single one.
Yes, yes, yes. I quit. The flood's coming. I'm going home.
Home? Where is your home? It's already flooded. What will you do running back? Wait to die? No one runs. If the dam breaks, you all die. Your families die too. Work now, and you might live. Run, and you've got nothing.
Who's running?
First, ask my sword.
They're here.
The dam's going to collapse. Run.
Oh heavens, save us.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Don't run. Where would you go? It's flat land behind us. You can't outrun the flood even if you're fast. Anyone who wants to survive, get back here and reinforce the dam. See those ditches? The water will be diverted there. The dam won't collapse.
The water's being diverted. It worked.
It worked. We're alive. We're alive.
You knew this would happen all along.
I knew the ditches would divert the water. But whether they could hold such a massive flood, I wasn't completely sure either.
And you still dared to gamble.
If I didn't gamble, the people would die. If I lost, I'd die with them.
Sir, water.
The water's flooding in.
The courtyard wall has collapsed.
Impossible. How could Afeng's dam possibly hold back the flood? How could those ditches of his possibly work?
It's true, sir. The flood has been diverted to the wasteland. The fields and homes are fine.
It's just that the Jin mansion is low-lying.
What did you say? The Jin mansion is low-lying? The Jin mansion is the highest point in Huaibei.
Sir, those ditches Afeng dug, they've directed all the water to our side.
The ledgers. My ledgers.
Sir, hurry. Let's go. If we don't leave now, it'll be too late.
My life's work.
Old Jin, what is this?
Ledgers. The Jin family's ledgers. They recorded how much they embezzled.
Gold. This is the Jin family's gold.
We were starving outside, and their gold piles up like a mountain.
Those ledgers. You deliberately diverted the water to wash them out, didn't you?
Jin Shirong hid the ledgers in a secret compartment in the study. I couldn't get in. But the flood could.
You planned this from the start.
I said I'd make them cough it up themselves.
Look at this, everyone. Jin Shirong embezzled so much silver, the flood control funds from the court all went into his own pockets. That's our lifeline money.
Kill this corrupt official. He's been in Huaibei for 20 years, sucked us dry.
You rebels. I am an imperial official.
Imperial official? You're not worthy. When you embezzled silver, why didn't you think of being an imperial official then?
Beat him. Beat him.
Aren't you going to save him?
Save him? Let him taste the people's fury. All these years he's been lording over Huaibei. It's time to pay back. Lord Jin, how do you explain these account books? And these gold bars, Lord Jin, you, a military governor, your annual salary is only a few hundred taels of silver. These gold bars are solid evidence of bribery.
This is a frame-up. These account books are fake. Someone deliberately planted them.
Fake? Then what about these gold bars? Are they also fake? And these land deeds? Also fake? Lord Jinyu, a military governor, your annual salary is only a few hundred taels. Tell me, where did these gold bars come from? And the grain in your granaries, where did that come from?
TT, that is my family heirloom property.
Heirloom? Lord Jin, what did your ancestors do to leave you so many gold bars? By His Majesty's secret decree, the case of corruption in Huaibei I have been authorized to investigate fully. All implicated officials are to be arrested and escorted to the capital to await His Majesty's judgment.
Impossible. Impossible. How could the Empress?
Lord Jin, do you think His Majesty really knows nothing? Do you think what you did in Huaibei could be hidden from heaven?
A Feng.
Miss Jin, you gave out porridge to save the people. I admire that. The people are grateful for your kindness. That is your good deed. I will remember it. But your father's crimes have nothing to do with you. I will not implicate the innocent. You may go.
My father, he.
The court will give a fair judgment. Staying here won't help him.
Feng, you won.
Take him away and await His Majesty's decision. That afternoon, in the 13th year of Jianwu of the Great Chu, the court allocated 800,000 taels for flood control. Jin Shirong embezzled 600,000 taels. In the 14th year of Jianwu, 700,000 taels were allocated. He pocketed 500,000. In the 15th year of Jianwu, the 15th year, the court had allocated nearly 10 million taels in total. Jin Shirong alone embezzled over 7 million. The officials in Huaibei colluded with each other. Together, they embezzled over 9 million taels. Lord Jin, what do you have to say now?
I confess. But I wasn't the only one who stole. Chancellor Wei Chong. Every year, from the court's flood control funds, he took a 30% cut. All the officials in Huaibei are his men. Half of those ledgers were for him.
So Jin Shirong was just a pawn. Wei Chong is the one pulling the strings. Write all that down. Sign and seal it. The corruption case in Huaibei involves many people. I will submit this case file to His Majesty. He will decide. All implicated officials will be escorted back to the capital. Take him away.
Sir.
We insulted you earlier. We were wrong.
We were blind. We didn't know a good person when we saw one.
Please, old man, get up. You were right to curse me. The court did fail you before. You've suffered. But it will get better. The court will definitely fix the flooding in Huaibei and rebuild your homes.
Sir, we thank you.
Farewell, everyone.
Why didn't you arrest Jin Yusen too?
She didn't commit a crime. She was truly saving people by giving out porridge. It wasn't a show.
But she also spent her father's stolen money.
What did she spend? She wears coarse clothes. She lives in an ordinary room. She eats the same food as refugees. The money Jin Shirong embezzled, she didn't touch a single cent.
Aren't you afraid she'll hate you? After all, you're the one who put her father in jail.
Let her hate me. It's not like I don't already have plenty of enemies. Wei Chong, Jin Shirong, and those old farts in the court. They can take a number.
Sir, His Majesty urgently summons you back to the capital. Something's happened.
What happened?
Wei Chong. Wei Chong is about to rebel.
Chancellor, Jin Shirong has confessed in Huaibei. Ah Feng has the letters between you and him. And those account books.
This Ah Feng. I underestimated him.
Chancellor, should we strike first? If we wait any longer, I'm afraid.
I have cultivated influence in the court for decades. My protégés are everywhere. A mere wet behind the ears kid dares to contend with me? The Jin Shirong lead is lost. The silver from Huibei has stopped. My allies in the court are wavering. If we don't act now, we'll lose our chance. Issue the order. At tomorrow's court assembly, I will strike first, impeach Ah Feng, and take him down.
Chancellor, if the impeachment fails.
If it fails, we rebel.
Chancellor, this.
I have been in the court for decades. How can I be ruined by a brat? This realm should rightfully belong to the capable. The Empress is just a young girl. What qualifies her to sit on the dragon throne? Deliver this to General Li of the Imperial Guard. Tell him to await my orders tomorrow.
Yes.
Ah Feng, let me see how many more days you can last.
Are you sure Wei Chong is really going to rebel?
The soldiers say. Wei Chong is rebelling. Not that he might rebel, it means the news can no longer be hidden.
Then going back to the capital, isn't that walking into a trap?
Where else can we go? The Huibei matter has just been settled. The Jin Shirong case is not closed. If I run, it would give Wei Chong an excuse to say I fled out of guilt. It would confirm the charges.
Ah Feng.
Are you scared?
Scared of what?
If Wei Chong does rebel, we might be walking to our deaths.
Her Majesty is still in the palace.
Let's go. Chancellor Fan. What are you doing here? I've been waiting for you for 2 hours. Wei Chong is going to impeach you at tomorrow's court session. That old bastard really doesn't give me a break. The Huibei affair just ended, and now he's making his move in court. What's he impeaching me for? Accepting bribes, forced conscription, abusing power and inciting rebellion. Every single one is a capital offense.
He's trying to get A Feng killed.
Wei Chong has been building influence for decades. He has numerous supporters. At tomorrow's court session, A Feng is in grave danger. Chancellor Fan, is Wei Chong really planning a rebellion? The news came from His Majesty's people. Wei Chong has secretly contacted the Imperial Guards. At least 3 generals have been bought by him. But he's not ready yet. He needs more time. That's why he wants to impeach me first. Getting rid of me will establish his authority and distract His Majesty. Exactly, if you are convicted, His Majesty loses an ally. Wei Chong can buy more time. Then, it's perfect, since he's not ready. We still have a chance. What do you plan to do? He impeaches me? I'll present the evidence from Huibei. Jin Shirong's ledgers and gold bars. And the letters Wei Chong wrote to him. I'll lay them out one by one. I will speak for you in court. But you must be careful. Wei Chong is ruthless. If negotiations fail, he might react desperately. I know.
How confident are you?
50%.
Only 50%.
The other 50% is up to fate. Just kidding. The other 50% depends on whether Wei Chong will act rashly. If he keeps his cool and admits defeat in court, there's nothing I can do. If he loses his cool, he will be digging his own grave.
Aren't you afraid he'll actually rebel?
Afraid? But what's the use of fear? What will come, will come. Tomorrow, we'll see who has better nerves.
Your Majesty, I charge A Feng with 3 crimes: accepting bribes, imposing forced labor, abusing power, inciting unrest.
Wei Chong, you're slandering me. A Feng just returned from flood control in Huaibei, and you're already accusing him.
General Huo, I, the Chancellor, accuse him. Of course, I have evidence.
This old bastard. Just as I expected, he was lying in wait for me in court.
You brat. Today, I will ruin you, Your Majesty. This is proof of A Feng accepting bribes in Huaibei. Jin Shirong gave him gold bars. Someone witnessed it. This is proof of A Feng forcing refugees to dig canals. The people are outraged. There's a joint petition.
A Feng, what do you have to say?
Your Majesty, I was in Huaibei. I did accept gold bars from Jin Shirong. You little. But I haven't touched a single one. They're all here. These gold bars are proof of Jin Shirong's bribery. These account books are the records of Jin Shirong embezzling flood control funds. In Huaibei, I pretended to take bribes to gain Jin Shirong's trust, so I could uncover his crimes.
You say pretended, but who's to say? Who knows if you were caught and then handed it over? This kid, he kept something up his sleeve after all. But no matter. I have a backup plan.
Prime Minister Wei, I have another impeachment. Jin Shirong, the military governor of Huaibei, embezzled millions of taels from the imperial flood control funds. All the evidence of Jin Shirong's crimes is in these account books. These are secret letters between Prime Minister Wei and Jin Shirong. They bear Prime Minister Wei's seal. Prime Minister Wei, Jin Shirong was your protege, wasn't he? You were the one who recommended him to Huaibei back then. Jin Shirong has been corrupt in Huaibei for 15 years. The flood control funds allocated by the court, 70% went into his pockets. Prime Minister Wei, you really didn't know? And these letters were written by Prime Minister Wei to Xianxia, the general of the northern barbarians. The letters say, Great Chu is internally divided, civil officials in charge of the army are nothing to fear. The man leading the army this time only knows how to talk. He has no real talent. Prime Minister Wei, when you were in Dingbei City, you colluded with the northern barbarians, trying to use them to eliminate me.
Nonsense. This is slander.
The letters have your seal on them. Shall we have the ministers verify? Your Majesty, I believe we should send someone to Huaibei to verify. If A Feng's claims are true, then not only is he innocent, but he deserves credit.
Grand Chancellor Fan, you are being partial.
I have already sent someone.
Your Majesty. Urgent dispatch from Huaibei, 800 li. The flood in Huaibei has been resolved. No casualties among the people. The canals built by Your Excellency diverted the flood into wasteland, turning it into fertile fields.
Good lad. I knew you weren't useless.
It's over. All over. The connection with Jin Shirong is lost. And the evidence from Huaibei is gone too.
Wei Chong, what else do you have to say?
Step 1, done. Next, we'll see if the old bastard will jump the wall in desperation.
You leave me no choice.
Stop him. Chancellor, I have come on your orders.
What? What is this?
Wei Chou has rebelled.
Spare me.
You worm, you dare rebel.
Rebel? I am merely purging bad advisors. There are treacherous ministers by His Majesty's side. I am removing the scourge for His Majesty, A Feng, a wet behind-the-ears brat like you dares to fight me? Today is your day of death.
That old bastard is indeed desperate. At least several dozen Imperial guards have entered. No telling how many are outside. He sure is calm.
Take A Feng down.
Who dares to touch him?
Chancellor Wei, you want my life, it has nothing to do with His Majesty. Let His Majesty go.
I'll keep you here. Who do you think you are? What I want is this kingdom, not your life.
Chancellor, there seems to be movement outside.
They're here.
General, I am not too late. Haha, not late, perfect timing. Ah, Your Majesty, please spare me. I was forced by Wei Chu. Shut up. I'll deal with you later.
Loser is the loser. I, the Prime Minister, admit defeat.
Wei Chong, you embezzled funds, colluded with the enemy, and plotted rebellion. Your crimes deserve death. What do you have to say for yourself?
I have nothing to say. But I do not accept this. You, a mere young girl, what right do you have to sit on this dragon throne? If the late emperor knew that you handed Great Chu over to a little girl, he'd be turning in his grave.
Wei Chong, you're asking for death.
By the late emperor's edict, by the laws of Great Chu, and by the will of the people, Wei Chong, you served in the court for decades. The late emperor treated you well, yet you embezzled funds, formed cliques for private gain, and colluded with the enemy. It doesn't matter if you don't accept it. When you reach the underworld, you can ask the late emperor yourself. Guards! Throw Wei Chong into the dungeon, await judgment, arrest his accomplices too.
Ah Feng, do you think you've won? I'll be waiting for you in the underworld.
Wait if you want. I've offended plenty of people, one more won't make a difference.
Your Majesty is wise.
Wise.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Ha ha ha. Good job, kid. You're something. If you hadn't stalled for time, my men wouldn't have arrived in time.
General Huo, could you stop slapping me?
It's a habit. Can't help it.
This young man is truly talented. Your Majesty has a keen eye.
Ah Feng, you did well in flood control, in investigating corrupt officials, and in putting down the rebellion. I want to reward you.
Your Majesty, I don't want rewards. I just want to go home and farm. You should let me go now, right?
Don't even think about it. I promote you to Senior Scholar of the Hanlin Academy, Rank 3.
Rank 3? I wanted to go home and farm. How did I get promoted again?
Humph.
The court is adjourned. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Come to the Imperial Study tonight. I have something to tell you.
What does he want now? He's not going to send me somewhere again, is he? You summoned me, Your Majesty?
Have a seat.
Why is he being so polite today? He's not going to send me somewhere again, is he?
I'm not sending you anywhere.
How does he know what I'm thinking? Oh right, he can always hear me. He's not about to tell me about that, is he?
Feng, I have something to tell you.
Go ahead, Your Majesty.
From the very first day you entered the study, I've been able to hear your thoughts.
What?
Qing can too. So can Fan Hongwen and Huo Zhenshan. Everything you think, we hear it all loud and clear.
So all those disrespectful thoughts I had before. He heard every single one.
Aha, heard it all.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
If I had, would you still be this entertaining?
In front of him, do I have any secrets left?
None.
She's confessing to me? The Empress just confessed to me. I'm her subject. Is that appropriate? Your Majesty, there's something I don't understand.
What?
You know everything I'm thinking. You're also aware of my disrespectful thoughts. So why do you still keep me here?
Because you truly work for the people. The Huai River floods, the northern enemy invaded, you stepped up to quell the rebellion, you stalled for time waiting for reinforcements. Your thoughts match your actions. Few people in the world can do that.
When I first time traveled here, I only wanted to run away and coast through life. How did I end up doing so much? Your Majesty, I actually didn't want to come to the capital at first.
I know.
I just wanted to find a deserted place, grow vegetables, and keep a dog, live a peaceful life.
And now?
Now, it seems I don't want to leave. Your Majesty.
You called me by my name. In private, call me by my name, Ning Yao.
Ning Yao. Your Majesty, please don't be upset. I have something to tell you.
What is it?
I'm not from this world.
I know.
You know?
From the first day you mentioned the law of buoyancy, I knew that word doesn't exist in this world. And the enfeoffment of grace. That was a Han Dynasty idea. I've read history books.
Then, Your Majesty, aren't you afraid that I'm not from this world? I can't even explain my own origin.
Why would I be? You're my lucky star. You cured the flood in Huaibei. You repelled the northern invaders. You suppressed Wei Chong's rebellion. Where you come from doesn't matter. What matters is that you're here now.
Ning Yao.
You dare call me by name? You've got some nerve. Stop crying. My top scholar doesn't look good when he cries.
Then, Your Majesty, don't you want to know about what that world is like?
Tell me about it.
In that world, there are no emperors, no rulers or subjects. Everyone is equal. There are cars faster than horses. And airplanes that can fly. Airplanes fly from one end of the sky to the other in just a few hours.
Flying in the sky. Aren't those immortals?
Not immortals. They're machines. Their women and men are the same. They can go to school and hold office.
That sounds like a good place.
No matter how good, it's not as good as here.
Do you remember? You once said you would give me a child.
That was just a joke.
I didn't take it as a joke. A ruler's word is law.
She really wants to marry me. She doesn't even mind my thoughts. What am I hesitating for? I've made up my mind. Ning Yao. Your subject.
Still your subject.
I, Ah Feng, accept the bet and admit defeat. What I said then still counts.
Are you sure you won't regret it?
No regrets.
All right then, I'll wait for you to marry me.
Your Majesty, Chancellor Fan requests an audience. He says it's urgent military affairs.
Let him in.
Your Majesty, border military affairs require your decision.
Feng has done well in flood control. He has done well in prosecuting corrupt officials. He has done well in quelling rebellions. I have decided to appoint Feng as the Duke of An, and grant a marriage.
Grant a marriage to whom?
To me.
Excellent. Your Majesty is wise.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. Congratulations, Duke of An.
When I first time traveled here, I only wanted to run away. I never thought I'd end up by her side. She looks beautiful today.
What are you thinking about?
I'm wondering what good deeds I did in my past life.
It was me who did good deeds. Do you still want to leave?
No, I'm not leaving, not in this lifetime. From the modern era to Great Chu. From wanting to run away to being here willingly.